going to be doing my labor and delivery story. This may need to be in 2 parts, depending on how long the video goes. You never know. Alright, so I'm going to start back when I was 31 weeks and 3 days, because that's when I originally went into labor. So I go into labor and I go into the hospital because, I'm having, and they were a lot stronger than Braxton Hicks. And because of my past births, I went into the hospital as, a safety precaution. They told me, yes, I was in labor, but because I was only 31 weeks and 3 days, they wanted to stop my labor and keep my daughter inside me until at least 35 weeks, which was successful in the long run. They were able to keep her in until 37 weeks. Pardon. But at 36 weeks and 6 days, I went into labor again. But when I was 31 weeks, they monitored me after they gave me the medication to stop my labor. They monitored me for like about another hour or so to make sure that my labor stopped. And then to be forward, I'm in labor again at 36 weeks and 6 days. And I started labor at 2:30 in the morning on March 20th. 12 hours later, I go into the hospital. So 2:30, I go into the hospital. I'm there at 3. We originally called the cab, but the cab was taking forever. And an ATS bus driver stopped and asked if I was okay. I let her know that I was in labor. She told me and my fiance to get on the bus, and she would call 911 to get an ambulance for us because we let her know that we called the cab was taking forever and this, that, and everything. And so she called an ambulance for us, and they met us at Kingsway, and I was taken to the hospital from Kingsway. So I get to the hospital, get through, registration, everything, get upstairs, get hooked up. By the time I'm hooked up, it's 3 o'clock. They check me, I'm sitting at a 2, and so they tell me to walk around a bit, see if, I progressed a bit, and so I walked around for about an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe, and they check me again, and I'm almost a 3. So they're like, okay, we're going to keep you because, we're not going to stop labor, we're just going to keep you because you're 36 weeks and 6 days. Yes, your baby is going to be a little bit premature, but that's okay. Because if anything, that's what the NICU is for. We didn't need the NICU, thank heavens, we didn't need the NICU, but they had the NICU staff on call just to be safe. So I'm walking around for a bit. By the time I got to 3, they gave me the epidural because it was getting a little tougher to get through the contractions. But I was a little discouraged because I wanted to try to go further. But because of the way that my daughter was sitting, it was really difficult to get through the contraction. Because she was still moving quite a bit every time I had a contraction, so they were more intense than past deliveries that I've had. So that is why I got the epidural at 2 centimeters. But I wanted to try to get to at least 6 before I got it, and that failed horribly, sadly. But, she's here, she's healthy, she's happy. That's what matters. When they gave me the epidural, because they gave me the epidural at 1:30 in the afternoon. They gave me the epidural at 5, maybe, yeah, 5 o'clock. They gave me the epidural. Um, and so 15 minutes later it kicked in. I started feeling more comfortable. I was able to get through the contractions. I still felt them, but I was able to get through them and breathe through them. Um, and then it took me again at it checked me again at 7, and I was at a 4. Um, and then more hours passed, more hours passed. I got a little bit of a nap in. Like I was able to breathe and relax and actually get comfortable enough to relax and sleep before I went through the hard part. And at 1:30 in the morning, they checked me again, and I'm sitting at a 9.5. So they start getting everything ready, and because I was sleeping, I was just like, holy crap, that was fast. Like, it felt really fast that it went by. But I'm like, okay, no, it didn't go that fast. It was a long labor. um, it was the second longest labor that I've had. Um, but anyways, so by 2 o'clock, I'm pushing. And that was the 23-hour mark. I was pushing it 23 hours into labor, and I was only doing 21 minutes of pushing. So at 2:21 in the morning, they declared her birth, and they put her on my chest, which was the most amazing feeling in the world. I I just broke down crying. I'm like, oh my god, we did it, we did it, we did it, and I was constantly saying we did it, and I was really happy. Um, my fiance Dustin, he was really happy to have our daughter finally here and be able to see her little face, and it was it was just it was a really happy day. Um, I was exactly 37 weeks when she was born. Um, it was really nice to finally have her and be able to hold her and see her little future. She's just so adorable, and she's getting cuter and cuter as time goes on. It's not even funny how cute she is, and yeah, you may see her from time to time in a video or hear her in a video from time to time. Um, because I won't always do the video, like, I won't always do videos at night. Sometimes I'll do them during the day, when she's awake and everything like that. So, but they weighed her and they measured her. She is 6 pounds, 3 ounces, and she is 19 inches long. She is one of the most beautiful little girls I have ever seen, and I couldn't be happier. They told me that her lungs were totally fine, and um, everything. She had a clean bill of health. We didn't have a baby in the NICU that night, so it was really happy because we were able to have our baby with us and be able to spend the first night with her, and it was really nice being able to hold her and snuggle with her and you know feel her little jabs with her little feet, and she ended up leaving a footprint in me at one point. I wish I got a picture of it, but I didn't. Uh, it was amazing. yeah, that went faster than I thought actually. Um, anyways, that is the end of my labor and delivery video. I thought that I was gonna need 2 parts, but I only needed one. Win-win for all of us. Anyways, I will see you in my next video. Bye.